There we are. I think it's ready to go. There's always that little pair. There we go. Jeremy, hello. Hi.
Hello.
It's Martin and Nick here, and we're going to go through an assessment for 57 Fountains Crescent in Sheffield. And with all of that in mind, we're going to start with the condition as usual. So let's get into it. I'm going to share the screen. And there you go. So I'm going to start with the pictures of the property. Now, it's a new house, so there's very little to think about here. It's a nice house in immaculate condition. It's even got a virtual tour. Let's have a quick look at that. I don't think we need to dwell upon this, but virtual tours are great because you just get so much information. But this is so nice, this house. Nice ironmongery. And I'm just looking at this floor. Yeah, nice. It's kind of I think it's probably not engineered wood. It's probably some kind of laminate, but it's still very good looking wood flooring. What I like is the nice deep groove between each plank. It's just nicely specified. Yeah. And the same story in this room. So again, I don't know if it's real wood or based engineered wood, which is a composite of a veneer with solid wood, kind of chipboard underneath. Anyway, whatever, it looks really good. So
it have toilet, it have storage, it have garage.
Yeah.
But first floor, so
I like
second floor.
Like this. And let's have a quick look in here. And I think we've already, no, we haven't looked in the bedrooms, but just very nice. So this is unusual. I don't know if this was retrofitted, but it's unusual to see wood paneling in a house like this, but there you go. These doors are probably not solid wood. I think they're pressed. They're kind of pre-manufactured pressed doors, so they're very light, quite cheap, but they're okay. Carpets are immaculate. Everything's immaculate. It's just immaculate. And fairly basic faucets, but that's okay. Let's just see what's going on in here. Can we get past? Not quite. Oh, we can. Awesome. And we've got a mixer and we've got hot water from the actual shower, from the boiler, should I say. So it's great. Okay, let's get into the videos in case there's anything of interest here. So let's go. And we don't really need to dwell upon this because actually there's very little to talk about. It's just a lovely storage, excellent. It's just a lovely house.
Nice kitchen, yeah.
Mm.
Nice size of garden.
Yeah, beautiful brickwork. Immaculate. Yeah. That garden is a bit soggy. Look, you can see there's a little bit of surface flooding. Oops. There's a bit of surface water there, but it's just means that the garden's going to be a bit boggy, as it were. That's annoying, but there you go. It's not a big deal. And you can see here, in fact, you can see the damp-proof course and everything. So anyway, the point is, it's a modern house. Fronting on to quite a nice common, actually. And that's an even bigger benefit, I think.
Yeah,
having some space out front.
Yeah, but it will have a new build there as well, I guess.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we'll find out in time, I guess. There'll be, if there are new builds proposed for that, there'll be some kind of planning applications going in. Ah, very nice. Okay, so that's that. And let's have a look at some pictures. Yeah, you can see the water here, a little bit boggy, but all right. It's annoying that they have gaps between the fences. You can see that they've got the boxes here. So we have something similar in our garden where my wife has put planters here, and that affords some privacy. So once this is a mature garden, it's going to be very nice. Very nice concrete tiles. Oddly enough, we have something very similar. They're just concrete, so they'll last forever. And once they need jet washing every winter, or every spring, should I say, because you get this kind of green growth in it. But what a nice house. Big garage, very good. I have a garage like this too, funnily enough, and it's where I keep my 3 motorbikes, my kayak, and my paddling machine, and I train there quite a lot. So, and I think that's probably, I don't know if it's an electric garage. I think it might be a manual one. I'm lucky enough, I've got a blipper. I press the blipper and it opens it up. But anyway, the point is, it's lovely. Okay. So there's so much to be said for nice modern houses. All right, now let's just look at the capital growth and the demographics and so on. So this area there isn't any demographic data for this little patch, but it doesn't really matter because we know that to buy this, you have to be a certain demographic. So demographics are going to be good. You've got a lovely big space here. I wonder if that might get developed. Who knows? We'll find out in years to come, I guess, if we ever bother looking. In terms of crime, there's a little bit around the place, but it's really minor. The big question is more to do with with capital growth. So let's just have a look at some of that. And this area here has shown huge growth recently and is one of the top in the country. And it was strong on the way up on the last up cycle in the market, and it is just slightly below the previous market high. So this is a strong area, overall. Now, I've changed the capital growth data a little bit just to explain. So areas that I think are good, that work, like long-term, short-term, are bright here. And the middle one is the capital growth over the last 3 years. And the other one is the long-term growth from 2008. So it's peak of market to peak of market. Anyway, let's just have a look at the capital growth numbers here briefly. S5. Overall for S5, it's seen big growth. It has seen a lot of growth more recently. So overall, this whole area, S5, it's been a strong grower, but that little patch has grown much more than average. And we can see overall that this is one of the top areas for growth in recent times. But I would argue that it doesn't have the same fundamentally strong growth that, say, Manchester has, but it's seeing good growth at this point in the cycle. Now, the other thing, I've created this thing, which is the demand thing to show overall demand, and the upshot is for S5. It's on average, it takes about 4 months to sell something, but a good property goes really quickly. So these are like average decent properties. It'll sell in about 4 months. And if it's for renting, it'll sell in about it'll rent in less than a month. So it's quite a strong area overall, but good properties like this will be in massive demand. So expect that to go quickly. Over to you, Martin.
Yeah. Hi, Jeremy. And I will go first for location. It's not really far away from Sheffield Central City. Also, it's close to like a small shopping area. Not really close, but like I will go direction so you will see. The transport is 16 minutes. Walking is 28 minutes, so it's not that far away. It's 5 minutes by car. So
yeah,
I guess
but this kind of property is where you live. You have a car. If you live in this house, you have a car, and that's how you get around. So it's fine.
Yeah, and also you have small stores here near the school. So that's more closer. That's like 15 minutes walking. Yeah, and it's not far. If you want to go to central Sheffield, let's say with the car you need 16 minutes, with the walking you need 1 hour and 20 minutes, by transport around 35 minutes, 37, depends which time you go. And it's not far away from main train stations, bus station, sorry, just because you're on the main road, and you have a lot of bus stops here. So yeah, and in different direction. So the transport is good.
Yeah, well,
Crescent
broadly,
also.
it's just like a suburban area of
Yeah.
Manchester.
Yeah, and it doesn't have like street view, so we cannot see it on street, but we can see that this is the property.
Mm.
So yeah, the property is like really nice location, what I can see. So yeah, and you can see a lot of new builds. This is also new builds here. So you have like a lot of new builds coming around. So this area is developing huge, I can say. And you can see here a lot of new builds coming. So here it will be really, really nice to live. And when we go to, it's built 2019, 72 meters square without garage, basically. EPC, it said that it's B for all the properties, so everything should be perfect.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and yeah, here is the floor plan. So I will go for comparables, and I will go, because this is a little bit complex to compare, because it's like new build. So
You're able to enlarge it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So like this is the touch house now, but like you can see the properties around the new builds are say I will select only semi-detached. Sorry for this. Oh, you see from 190, 190, 185, 179, 175. This is like same type of property. I can say like 175, 170 is yours, 170, 170. But this
Okay,
looks like smaller.
so as compared to this property, so the price. So what are you saying that the
Asking price is good. The asking price is normal, but this is the asking price is correct, and I will go for newest listed. So you can see newest listed. This is 190, but this look a little bit better. Yeah, a little bit more better decorated. Yeah, yeah.
And bigger because it's a detached.
Yeah, but this says it's semi-detached. Yeah, but this is all house 160.
Yeah,
140.
the thing with these kind of properties are the price is the price. It's almost like a commodity in that it's a very, it's just a very well understood proposition. There are no issues with it. Therefore, it doesn't need any renovation. It's just a house. And therefore, it should be relatively easy to appraise on price. So
yeah, and this is like a property rented with garage, because there is not a lot of property who are rented with garage, and I think it will rent around 800.
Yeah, I think so too. People like a modern house. The thing is, you're spending less money on heat and energy and stuff, so they'll pay more to live in that place. Plus, it's got the garage, which is great for storage. It's probably got loft storage as well. It's really good.
Yeah. So I think 170 is the correct asking price, and
What's it worth going up to?
180 maximum.
Okay, and what yield would it give at 180?
The three, but if it's rent for 800, even if it's rented for 750, but it will rent more.
I think so. I think there's good rental demand around there anyway, just based on what I've seen. So
yeah, and if it's rented for 775 or 180, it's 5.2. But it's a new house, and these properties will have huge capital growth compared to the old, because basically you don't need to. Also, you don't need to touch it like next 40 years, nothing basically. You don't need to do it anymore.
Yeah.
Not 40, but let's.
Fundamentally, it needs no work. It might need occasional painting, decorating, and every 10 years or something. But you're right, that property will hold good for like 30 or 40 years even.
Yeah.
So
yeah, after you need to maybe upgrade the bathroom or upgrade the kitchen, but nothing.
yeah, maybe in 20 years time or something.
Yeah,
but that's
yeah. But it's really nice property.
Very good. Well, Jeremy, there it is. So thank you very much.
I think offering 172 just to see how to use the market and see, but I think it will sell for 180.
Okay, well, I will be. Let me know what you want to do, Jeremy, and I'll call the agent and just find out what's going on. All right, thanks.